live. So I will just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and then we can get started with our questions. And the last night we've had about a little bit more than 30, 33, 31. Tonight it's just exactly 30 questions. I don't know if we can get through all 30 questions tonight, but we'll see what we can do, and whatever we don't get done, we can get done next time. Now, I would say tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know for sure of tomorrow. Apparently, tonight's not canceled. Tonight's not canceled. But, hey, Daniel, happy Friday. What I was trying to get to is that apparently tonight's not canceled. I don't know about tomorrow, though. I didn't find out any information, but at least we know tonight's not canceled for sure. So as soon as you guys see me on, we should be able to get started. Well, as soon as you guys come in too. Well, I thought I heard some music, but no, it's just cars going by. Right now, I don't have to worry about it getting too hot. I'm sitting in the shade. I'll be sitting in the shade for apparently about 2.5 hours. Hey, Steve Arenos. So apparently tonight's not canceled. I didn't get any information on tomorrow or anything, but apparently tonight's not canceled, so because I'm here. Yeah, I told you I'd let you guys know of any information, but I didn't find out any information today. I guess I meant to ask today, and then I guess I just forgot. So I don't know what the situation will be tomorrow. Since tonight's not canceled, tomorrow may be canceled, but we'll see. Hi, Tammy. I am suffering from a lack of hours, though. She's only giving me 8 hours each week. I mean, that's so in a week I'm working a regular of one workday a week. She probably is. She's probably trying to cut my hours to get me to quit and everything, but I can't quit until I find another job. Until I find another job, then I can put my 2 weeks in and just say, yeah, when I can put my 2 weeks in, I can just say, here's my 2 weeks notice. Screw you and screw this place. I hate this job. I'm getting out of here. That's what I want to say. But I know she's going to say, well, while I'm your boss, you can't talk to me like that. And that's what she's going to say. She said when one person got fired, they tried to sue her. You're some disposable income. Very, very proud of yourself, Tammy. Did you make something new, like crochet something new? Yeah, don't worry, everybody. Matt Torrance is here. I know. While she's my boss, I can't win against her for sure. You know, when the old manager quit, I thought, you know, that we'd get someone better and everything. No, actually, she's worse. Learned how to knit today. I've cast on 136 stitches and done 2 rows of knit stitch. Oh, well, that's cool. Well, I work at McDonald's, but I'm about to call it quits and everything over my horrible manager. She's cutting me hours. You know, I've dealt with her, you know, giving me 20 hours, 18 hours, 16 hours, 13 hours a week. When she cast it down to 10, it got real bad, and now she's put it down to 8, and now it's 8 every week, so she's not treating me fair. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, if everybody else, if everybody else on maintenance is getting more hours, you know. Well, actually, I talked to her about that. I said, "Why am I getting the least hours on maintenance?" And she's like, "Well, you only do the lobby and everything. It shouldn't take 3 hours to do the lobby and everything. You want more hours. You need to find something else to do." Well, what exactly do you have in mind, boss? Don't keep me hanging. Oh, a falling out? Well, maybe. I never did reach him, but you said that. Yeah, you said you had fallen asleep, and that's why you weren't there last night. Hate that you and John had a falling out. You seem to be doing real well. Yeah, but are you sure it wasn't him trying to sit you up with that weed guy? Yeah, I have enough super chats to cash out, but YouTube says I still have some billing information if I want to get my $490 check minus taxes. I said I need that too, you know. That'd almost be like a regular paycheck if she gave me some normal hours. That Can't Miss a Summer horror movie tomorrow. So it had to do with him sitting you up with weed. That feels so weird that I'm saying sitting you up with weed and everything. We know who I'm talking about, but it almost sounds like he's trying to sit you up with actual weed. You could twist that around and make it sound so wrong. Twist it in so many ways and make it sound so wrong. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, yeah, I mean, until I get paid again next week, I'm practically broke. I couldn't, let me tell you how broke I am. I'm so broke today, I couldn't stop to get a drink and everything. I can't even get any more, you know, bottles of drink. That's how much I've got to save. Not long till the holiday. Oh, yeah, till your birthday holiday. That's only about, let's see, 3 weeks. Yep, 3 weeks. You said 3 weeks and then you're gone for 2 days? I'm trying to make sure I got that right. Oh, 4 days. Where'd I get 2 days? Maybe I was thinking that your birthday was 2 days before you left. 11 till the 15th, that's right. I will I will tell you though, Steve Areno, next Friday is going to be it's going to be a real stressful work night. Why? Because next Friday is a big football game. You know, it's the county against the city schools. So you can tell that they're probably going to be, and last year after the county versus city game, people in the, people came in, you know, big time from the lobby. I mean, the lobby was not even like really available to wipe tables down until about 11:30 that night. That's how bad it is. And I said, so I dread next Friday night when they have the city versus county game, and then everybody comes in to McDonald's after that to eat. Oh, and that's next Monday, isn't it? August 31st, next Monday. So your dad and my dad have are are a day apart. Well, well, not the same year, but days on birthdays apart. Your dad's birthday was August 31st, and my dad is September 1st. My dad's hitting a big milestone this birthday, 75 years old. I don't like what he told me. He told me, you know, with how he is and everything, give him, he said, give me 5 years and I'll be as crippled as my uncle was. I'm thinking like, you know, no, Dad, please don't say that. Please don't say that. Yeah, yep. August 31st is just like, you know. So I said, you know, now I know September 1st is a Tuesday. Will she have me work that day, or will I be able to stream that day? I don't know. Possibly late. My dad's not much of a big birthday person though. He's always wanting to get to bed by 10 and then sleep well the next day. Well, or sleep into the next morning early. About maybe 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Or maybe 9 or 10 and then he's out the door. I usually sleep till 12:30. Let me see, who do I have so far for the feud tonight? I've got Steve Areno, I've got Tammy, I've got Annie, I've got Matt Torrance. This is 4 people. Need a fifth person here. Oh, 111. It would have been all the ones for your granddad. You go, Annie? Well, where are you going? If we go, then we'll only have 3 people. You're one of the people, Annie. You're making up the 4. But if you go, then it's only 3 of us. Well, I mean, if you do have to go, I mean, if you're sick with a cold in bed, you know, would love you to stay and play with us, but if you need your rest, I understand that too. Would love for you to stay and play with us though. Yeah, here comes some, but they're not. But the problem is they're not active chatters. Like I said, I need 5 people, and I do have that. That's great. But are all 5 active chatters? I don't think so. They have to be 5 active chatters to go. Right now, I've got you and Tammy, and well, did have Annie, but not sure where she's leaving or not. Yeah, but I know I've got you and Tammy. Do I still have Annie here too? Or did you leave, Annie? Okay, you'll try to stay? Good. Good. That'll help bump it up to 4 people, and then just got to get a 5th active chatter in here somewhere. Of course, let's see. Steve Areno, Tammy, Annie. Oh, Matt Torrance. I don't know if he's going to be active or not. Shen was here the last 2 nights. But did you hear earlier what I said, Steve Areno? I said basically I'm so broke and everything I couldn't afford to get a bottle today, a bottle drink that I usually have. So, no Coke with me today. You're probably thinking though that's a good thing though. Yeah, Spirit Stalker was having surgery today, but or she had it this morning. She had it this morning, and I think she said as long as if she's able to go home and everything, she's able to be with us tonight. Of course, if she's not, then we understand. You know, she just had surgery. She needs her rest. If she's now, in other words, if she's here, great. I would give you my address, Steve Areno, but not on YouTube though. Don't need the whole world knowing my address where I live. I'll get Lewis. Be right back. Okay. I remember she said that her hubby was ready to. What was it? What was it? Kill the doctor or something? Last time the surgery messed her up or something. Oh. I'm in the parking lot, and look what came across. Well, you can't see it, but a white cat came across. I've been told don't touch the cat and everything because you don't know if the cat has anything like rabies or anything. Elvis sunglasses, yeah. I said those be real helpful to wear, especially when the sun's out. Right. I think the last person to box me was Colin Joe, or her so-called caseworker. But the address she gave me, well, joke's on her. I don't live at that address anymore. Spider-Man, I like people that are nice to me. Like, the thing is, if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But if it's the other way around and you want to fight, then it's on. But usually, that's the case I make with people. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Well, all you have to do is just get their name, their information, and their address, and post their mailing information on for everybody to see. That's how you dox someone. You put someone's address in. I guess those days are long gone, Steve Areno. Well, as long as they act nice, Spider-Man, I will keep them. Now, if they start acting mean and everything, then we hide them. But as long, I mean, even if you're a troll and you're nice, we'll keep you. That's our policy. If you're a troll and you're nice, we'll keep you. It's only the hateful, mean trolls that will ban. I think just saying hello to somebody has long gone, Steve Areno. I mean, people still say hello to somebody they come up to, but after that, it's just kind of like, oh, oh, you did? I'll have to go back and look at the emails. Not so much the angry, Annie, as the jealousy. Because, like I told you, besides you and Cheryl, I had one other Scorpio girlfriend. And if I was watching somebody else that was a girl, they would be like, she's like, do you like her? Why are you watching her? And then she'd get all angry. And then she'd get all angry, start yelling at me. And then she's like, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm a Scorpio. And Scorpios get very jealous. Yeah, that's been replaced with "Are you gay?" for sure. I remember one troll that came in that said, you're doing so much to help on your stream with the LGBTQ. I was like, huh? I've never mentioned the LGBTQ once. Only when you mentioned it. I don't get mad. I get even. It's like, it's like, hmm, don't, don't cross anybody. It's like, don't cross anybody. You might regret that later in life. Somebody drove put their car here. Guy drove by. Guy drove by here. Mm. A Scorpio? Yeah. I don't. I don't. I don't know if there's so much of a-holes. I know they're very jealous, though. I've learned that from having 3 Scorpio girlfriends, 2 being Annie and Cheryl. Thanks to them, I know now to never cross a Scorpio. Howdy, Sunflower. Yeah, I just thought of saying a-hole because I thought, so he's leaving out the A in it. I should have just said a-hole like I did, or holes. Because leaving the A off of it just basically says holes. Oh no, I am not, Cheryl. Thank you for reminding me. Gosh, I remembered to do it today. I mean, I remembered to do it yesterday, and then today, I just totally forgot. We've had 3 people talking for a long time. Does Cheryl make number 4, or does she make... Oh wait, Sunflower's here, so let me count here. That's Annie, Steve Areno, Tammy, Cheryl, and Sunflower. We've got our 5 people. If we can start right here, we can start with our 5 people right here. I just keep refreshing all messages just in case. Sometimes you can be on a lag at home and everything, and you can get so many messages that I mean, even just watching a stream, not just hosting it, but watching a stream too. I've learned that from John's streams. Yeah, we could start as long as everybody's ready. Top won't show all messages. Now, if you get all messages, you may see some. I mean, you might see everything. But I think on top, it'll only give you some certain messages. And if there's anything that's derogatory, let it go anyway. If it's nasty, though, we just time them out or ban them. It depends on which one of you does it. I don't think any of you that hide anybody, though, I don't think I have any mods that hide anybody. I think you just time them out first. Now, yeah, see, okay, there's your answer, Annie. Cheryl says if I'm not on all messages, I'll miss some comments. And I do miss some comments sometimes, and I wonder if it's because I'm always on top. When I go on top, it always starts out on top. You have to change it over to all messages. Besides, sometimes when we play, you guys say, hey, I said that, and I didn't see it. Wonder if it's due to being on top messages sometimes. That is why. Oh, not much, Sunflower. We were waiting to see, we were waiting for some people to show up, and 30 minutes in, I think they've showed up. I mean, now there's one person I'm wondering about that was here earlier. She hasn't commented in a while. Tammy, are you still here? Oh, Chronic is here. That would make another extra person. Oh, just the first round. We haven't started yet. Oh, okay. Tammy is still here. Okay. I wasn't sure because I hadn't seen a comment from you in a while, Tammy. Possibly no stream tomorrow if we don't have dinner again tomorrow night. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm here, so it's not canceled tonight. Tomorrow we'll have to see. Because if it's not a Friday night, it's probably definitely Saturday night, one of those nights. The only time it won't offend something is if I said the best time would be Sunday night, because that's when I don't work. I used to work on Sundays, and then she took off my Sundays. Stupid manager biatch. Oh, you were knitting. Hey, Super Dave. That probably sounded bad. Super Dave came in as I was calling the manager a backstabbing biatch. Yeah, screw her. Screw my boss. She's gonna screw me around? I'll screw you right back. I never thought I'd say this, but I want the old manager back. I want the other guy back. I want him to leave his new position in wherever he got the new position and come back as our manager. The old boss used to scare me, but you know, now I want him, but now over her, I want him back. I never thought I'd say that. No, what? No, Chronic, the boss screwed me. What I mean, Chronic, is that you know how a regular work week is 40 hours a week? And a normal day shift is 8 hours a day? Well, she's only giving me 8 hours, not a day, but in a week, 8 hours a week. I'm trying to tell her, you know, you're not being fair to me, you know. You need to give me more hours. And then of course, her response is, you need to find something else to give you more hours. You got to do something else besides the lobby. That doesn't take 3 hours, and it doesn't take any more hours. You know, you are going to have to find something that gives you more hours. Well, tell me what. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me to find it out for myself. Oh, you're joshing. Okay. Hey, Scratching Boomers is here. Look at it this way, Chronic. Basically, I'm broke until next paycheck. That's how bad it is. I'm broke until next paycheck. Well, if you're quitting and everything, you have to give them a 2-week notice. I said, so any job application that I fill out, I've got to put 2 weeks, you know, from the actual day, because when you quit, you get you have a 2-week notice, and then you got to finish out those 2 weeks. Then I can say, screw you to the boss and screw you to the workplace. You know what I really want to tell her? I want to tell her, you know, I could get in trouble, but I really don't care. And the second I'm off the clock, I'm like, you know what? You were a shitty manager anyway. That's what I would tell her. I mean, I would have put my foot down long ago, but she's the boss, though. She makes the final decisions. Yeah, the thing is, if you're fired, you can't work anymore. But if you're quitting, policy is you have to give a 2-week notice first. all the managers I used to work with on night shift. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for coming in. Have a nice day. Sorry if I didn't address you, Lynn. It's just that I'm stressing over my job, but and I was waiting for people to get in here, but I think I've got everyone in here. I quit my last job in end of September 1991. Then we moved to our current house. I would have said, if I was still living in that big house I used to have, from how many years ago did we move out of there? Oh, we've moved out of that house 7 years ago. I remember if we still had that house, then I would have said the last time we moved was in August of 1993. But no, now the last time we've moved is like January of 2026 into the new house. It's all right, Doctor Who. I mean, none of you are the boss and everything, so none of you can make that any better. What did it? Oh, I did not see TS there. Hello, TS. Sure, I've spent the day learning how to knit. I'm making a dragonfly fly blanket. Well, I'm saying, I've applied at, I'm thinking about applying at gas stations and maybe hotels. I think I'm done with the food industry business. I really don't want to work in another food industry business. I'm thinking about, now they're sending me jobs. They're sending me up at job text messages, and it seems like, this job application thing that gives me text messages, I think it's trying to get me a job at Walmart. No, because Goodwill doesn't really, have much business. Well, I said I'm going to apply at gas stations, and then also try hotels, and then also, if all else fails, Walmart. I even told the manager once, I said, you're not giving me enough hours because I can't apply for some benefits and everything because I'm not working a single number of hours. And what does she do? Tells me the same old thing. Well, you need to find some. I remember this was the second time we talked, and she's like, well, you need to find something that gives you more hours. We've talked about this already. You need to find something else that gives you more hours. I can't just give you more hours just like that. Oh, thanks a lot, boss. You're a lot of help. I remember the second time I talked to her about this, her main thing was, she said first was, we've talked about this before. Never thought I'd say this, but I think I want the old manager back, the man we had. Never thought I'd say that, but I'm saying it. Because he made me quite feel uncomfortable, but he didn't, I mean, he made me feel uncomfortable. The old man manager did and everything, but at least he didn't cut my hours. Oh, he did one time. one time. But I was always saved by the other managers calling me to come in and work that night anyway. Basically, me working 6 days a week now is over because all the managers that I used to work with that 6 extra day on Tuesdays, well, let's see. There were 3 of them. 2 of them quit. 1 of them got fired. Got corporate called on him and got fired. Apparently they said that the one that got fired, he was going off on some customers, on some employees, and I think the customers he went off on, they probably called corporate on him, and that's probably what got him fired. They can't hire you here if the boss can't at least give you 20 hours a week, no less than 20. She's just cutting I think I could deal working at a hotel. Yeah. I mean, what's the bad in that? Yeah, I can qualify for food stamps now, and I really need it with the hours the boss has given me. I think you can tell right now, but I mean, if you can't tell right now, I really don't like my boss. Heard I'm not the first person that said that too. I said, I'm not going to say anything nasty to her, though. I could get fired. And then a couple of managers that are younger than me, they're like, no, you won't get fired. I told her to F off this morning. And then another manager was like, and this other girl manager, she's like, this morning I told her to suck my... Not going to say it, because if I say that, I don't know if YouTube's going to try to terminate this stream or not. I've heard from Lewis that you cannot say too many bad words in YouTube. If you start cussing like a sailor, they'll terminate your stream, possibly terminate your channel. Yeah, I'm gonna qualify for food stamps. I know. Now, if I was living on my own, that'd be good and everything, but but even in these conditions, I'd have to move back in with them because I wouldn't be getting enough hours. Oh, but I've gotten it off my back. I've gotten it off my chest now. Felt good to get that off and talk to you about it with you guys. But, okay. I'm good now. Again, contact an employment lawyer. Well, we're thinking about I'm thinking about just calling headquarters, tell them that I've been very loyal and I come in each time I need to. Anytime I'm offered, I go in, but she's going to limit me. That's not fair. I mean, getting 8 hours a week, I'm probably getting the lowest hours of work hours a week. There's only the city county hospital, only that hospital, but they haven't said they needed anything. Hey, Lewis. One of my nieces is going through separation now. She's living in her parents' house in the basement. It's all right, Lewis. I mean, it's work. What are you going to do? But we are, but basically I just got it off my chest, so I'm okay now. Right now I'm thinking we're 45 minutes into the stream. We probably better start. Are y'all ready? As I've heard from Haggis, you can swear like a sailor once a month or two. If we can afford a lawyer. Last lawyer we had died 10 years ago. And I think we've been looking for another one, but you know, we haven't really needed one, you know, in a while, but now we need one. It's Lewis, you weren't in here earlier. I said basically what I want to tell my boss is that, you know, the second I'm gone, the second I'm off and no longer an employee, I want to tell her, you know, I'm not going to, but I'm going to say, screw you and screw this place. You're a shitty boss anyway. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's how I want to address her, you know. You've been a shitty boss anyway. Screw you, boss. Well, I'm not going to say that to her because I can get in trouble even if I'm not off the clock. Oh, I didn't even see that. Thank you, Lewis. I know. I said the problem is I've been putting off applications for 4 weeks. I need to probably start filling them out. I've just been afraid about my penmanship, that they can't read it and I don't get hired. If you were in Atlanta, you could find a job all year long. That's the advantage of living in a major city. Let me check you, Lewis. Let me see why you can't. Oh. You're a standard mod. Hold on, Lewis. Let me fix this for a sec. Let me take your wrench for a second and then add you again, but this time make you a managing moderator. Okay, Lewis. Now you should be able to time people out. You should be able to time some other people out. Oh, sardines, yuck. You can be, yeah. Well, you are one of my standards, Annie. Some of you are standards, some of you are managing. I figure it's good to have standards and managing moderators. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what I was trying to say next. I was trying to say that the difference, Sunflower, is that if you are a standard moderator, you can time people out or hide them if they're being raw, but they're being rude. But if you're a managing moderator and one of the mods are being rude as well, you can also time out a managing. I mean, you can, if you're a managing moderator, you can also time out somebody else that's blue as well. Sunflower, are you? Oh, Annie and Tammy are, I mean, Annie and Sunflower are both standard moderators. But, yeah, standards can't. Standards can't. So, hold on. Let me change it. Sunflower, I'm going to take your standard one and make you a managing moderator. And now you, Annie. Take away your standard moderator, give you add you as a moderator, and make you managing. There. Now you've got modest power. Now you've got moderator powers, managing moderator powers. You feel powerful now? We haven't really started in that, right, Timmy. We've been talking about, you know, how I'm headed back to work tonight and how I really don't want to go because of my. I think John said he's, you know, he might have been, I think he said, you know, he even told me, he's like, I might have been disrespectful to Sunflower in the past, but he's like, but, you know, she's just a human, you know, just like, you know, all of us and everything. I think he said he's going to stop being rude to you, hopefully. $2? Well, if you want to turn $2 and say sorry, you know, that might, oh, kidding. All right, but we're 52 minutes into the game. We've almost started and not a one question got. Should we start right now? Should we start? Because we're wasting time right now. As managers say, can't stay on the clock when you're not doing anything. That's stealing company time. Right now, what we're doing is stealing, well, not stealing, I'm using it, but we're using up stream time. Doctor Who, I thought you were a managing moderator, weren't you? Let me check, Doctor Who, make sure you're you're a standard moderator. No, Doctor Who, you're a managing moderator too. You've got the powers too. I hate all this hair getting in my face. I'm like a Little Caesar's pizza. They used to have those $5 pizzas. Yeah, Doctor Who, the first time, the right away when I made you a mod, I put you under managing moderator. Doctor Who, stick to your TARDIS. I think that's a little joke Sunflower and Doctor Who have. As it should be. Speaking of which, where is he? He hasn't been in here for a week. I think ever since John told him off, he's... Remember what I said last night in John's stream? I was like, Peter's not come here or in your stream, so basically, John, Peter's disappeared. Now, Shan says that Peter hasn't come back because he's stubborn. But I didn't do any... But why is he doing my stream like he's doing John's stream? I didn't call him out on anything. Only John did. Speaking of which, where's John and Jules? I think Johnny hurt Peter's feelings, but who thought Peter had feelings? He obviously does not care about, you know, other people's feelings. I mean, he jokes about people all the time. If you notice, he always makes fun of Heather's meatloaf, and then he always gets her mad. I mean, he's made jokes about Heather's meatloaf. He's made jokes about Cheryl, about Spirit Stalker. Thank you, Annie. I mean, they have not even said it, but I bet Cheryl and Spirit Stalker have probably been a little bit angry too. Oh, Peter North, the guy that usually came in here. Yeah, and I remember I'll be reading a question and he's like, what is burnt meatloaf? First of all, Peter, you don't understand the question. Second, you just came on and came burnt baby oil to just rip Heather right away. And number 3, this is in jeopardy. No, I think he lives in Northwest Washington. I think Shan lives in Southwest Washington and Peter lives in Northwest, so Peter's a little higher than her, but they both live in Washington State. Now, if Cheryl's in here, she can break that down for you a little bit better. I do hope too. I said I would give her a moment of silence and everything, you know, for her surgery today, but I remember one person was like, no, don't give her a moment of silence. The moment of silence is for people who died. Hopefully she's not going to die from having a surgery. And then that's when I said, yeah, for real, Spirit Stalker's too young to die. If a moment of silence is for people that have died, then I'm not going to do one for her, because I'm sure she's going to be still alive. Yeah, I can always contact you if something's wrong. I said, now, oh yeah, Tim's a New Zealander, but he's from Australia. Speaking of which, I kind of wish anytime you start talking about them, they'll magically come in. I guess Spirit Stalker to doubt since she had surgery this morning. She can't help that. But what about the others? Well, we're coming in at the top of the hour in about 2.5 minutes, so we probably better get started. Spirit Stalker had hip surgery this morning, Sunflower. Besides, Steve Reno's always told me, you know, well, you put game night and everything, you need to do one, otherwise you're false advertising the stream. So I'm going to give you guys, okay, we left off on this question. The question the question we held off on last night that we're going to start with tonight. We got the top 6 answers to this question, round 1. Name something adults take into the bathtub with them. I hope she's doing all right as well. Yep, that's the round 1 question, Sunflower. Name something adults take into the bathtub with them. A radio. Nope, not a radio. Check the other. Oh, but soap. You say soap, scratching boomers, soap, and shampoo. Steve Reno also said that as well. So congratulations, guys. You got the number 1 answer, soap or shampoo. Let's get back to the... Oh, Sunflower says a sponge. Yep, a scrubber or a sponge, number 3. No, not a toaster. Nope, not a glass of wine. Okay, rubber ducky. Okay, there you go, Doctor Who. Toys, number 5, toys. Of course, you're being real specific. Which toy you would take to the bathtub with you, a rubber ducky? Ernie would be proud. Oh, and he said rubber ducky too. Oh, Timmy says a book. Reading material, number 4. I knew it was somewhere. I couldn't see it for a sec. A washcloth. Yep, scratching boomers. A washcloth is number 2. Oh, so washcloth, and with Annie saying face cloth, that could have been there too. Wait a second. I see he said Shanny, but I didn't see Shanny come in. Oh, there I see her now. Hey, Shanny. Absolutely. Shanny, I saw Haggis in a bikini today. I said, I commented on it. I said, Haggis wearing a bikini, or AKA mankini. Let's see, what do we have so far? What do we not have? Okay, only one more that we don't have. It wouldn't be a bottle of bubbles. Fisting condoms. Unless you plan to do a little action in the bathtub, you wouldn't take those with you. Yes, I know. Hey, Doc. Shan, that was funny. What did Shan say? I also put it in the group. Yeah, yeah. I would have been FOMO. I would have been FOMO if I didn't see it. Let's see. We have, shower spray. Nope. Oh, Jules is here. Evening. Hopefully John will be here soon. Yeah, yes, Sunflower. The question is, name something adults take into the bathtub with them. There's one thing you haven't gotten yet. Everybody's using, well, Annie and Jules. They left the group, but I can add them back, though. I wanted to get their consideration that would be okay first, though. Jules, my lovely, Shankamp says. Not beer or conditioner. I'd watch Haggis in a bikini. Who wouldn't? If you got like a guy who likes cross-dressing. Okay, not a towel, but that's a good one, though. You need it to dry off. Lotion? No. Okay, Scratching Boomer's got it. Candles. Number 6 is your candles. Candles. 6 things you take into the bathtub with you. If you were here when Darren was here, he's like, and I reveal the answers. He's like, PPK, your handwriting is terrible. I was like, and I tell him, no, I know it's terrible. You don't have to tell me twice. I know it's terrible. My writing is so sloppy, some people can't even read it sometimes. Okay, this round is going to be a short one. Short round. We have the top 4 answers to round 2. Round 2, here's the question. I have a feeling we've done this question before, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. And if you've had it before, then this should be easy for you. Name something people practice doing in a sexy way. Yeah, they practice kissing in a sexy way. Scratching Boomers. Number 4 is kissing. They don't practice eating in a sexy way. Kissing's there, but not hug. Dancing. All right, Tammy, there you go. Dancing is number 3. And Sunflower, you say walking. There you go, Sunflower. Walking is the number 1 answer. Number 1. Walking. Yeah, we did get dancing. Masturbating. Only you, Shan. Only you could think of an answer like that. Pretty soon we'll start hearing the other random answers. And yeah, you may get it later. And you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Talking. Okay, there you go, Scratching Boomers. You got it. Talking, number 2. Talking is number 2. There you go. I don't want Doctor Who to make him feel like I'm on the ledge of him, but Doctor Who, when you were married and everything, did any of your spouses try doing any of those in a sexy way? Walk, talk, dance, or kiss? Now, if you feel like I'm putting you on the edge, Doctor Who, you don't have to answer that. I'm just asking. Anyway, round 3, it's kind of like, you know, round 1 was long, round 2, one round was short, second round was, or first one was long, second one was long, third one will be even longer. All right, to this question, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I figured some of them probably did that when you were married. I mean, I'd ask Spirit Stalker the same thing if her hubby does any of that, but she's not here. Just hoping she had a sex. Right now, all that concerns me is that she had a successful surgery. I think that's all that concerns us about her right now. All right. We got the top 7 answers to this question. Name something that will always be associated with Peter Pan. Oh, 38 Triple H. She had some busty bus, didn't she, Doctor Who? Sounds like she had some busty bus. Hook. Oh, okay, there you go. Jules, you got it. Captain Hook or Pirates. Number 5. So 4 answers are more popular. Not Wings, but Michael Jackson. Was Michael Jackson ever associated with Peter Pan? I didn't know Michael Jackson associated with Peter Pan. Oh, Neverland. There you go, Jules. Neverland is number 6. And Tinkerbell. There you go, Doctor Who. Tinkerbell is number 2. Gay fisting. No, TikTok the crocodile. The Lost Boys. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tammy and Jules got that. Children or Wendy. That's how it has. That's how the survey has it. Number 4. Children or Wendy. We got Captain Hook. The Darling. Lost Boys. Got that. Neverland Ranch. Got Neverland. She weighed the bigger one, and it was 8 pounds. Wow, you actually weighed. You guys actually weighed her breast. Guys love to brag how big breasts their girlfriend or wife is. They're like, you've really hit the jackpot with them. Flying. Scratching Boomers and Tammy both say flying, and Lewis says flying. There you go, you 3. Flying or pixie dust is the number 1 answer. Flying or pixie dust. What do you, okay, you need number 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Yep, we did get flying, but not a crocodile. The Juggalos? I'm an ass man. It was no big deal. Bigger breast, happy husband, I guess you could say. I saw you say flying and crocodile, and then you also said, and then yeah, I'm seeing your comments, Sunflower. I almost called you Shan. I see your comments, Sunflower, but if they're already given, I usually don't tell them, you know, I usually don't say, yeah, we had that one. I thought I usually said that, and then, but you might not have heard me, Sunflower. But yeah, I'm seeing comments. Don't have to worry, Sunflower. I see them. Now there's 2 more things that you better associate with Peter Pan. There's something that's associated about him. Think of the odd stuff that may be associated with him. Top number book. There you go, Shan. That's what I was telling you. Peanut butter. Peanut butter, number 3. Peanut butter. Hey, Niza. We're just playing some Family Feud questions right now. We didn't start till about the top of the hour. Everyone let me, you know, rant and vent on my horrible boss and my horrible hours she's giving me. I know she can't hear me, but if she heard me, I don't care. That's what I think about her. I don't care. Okay, so you did, question, Niza, is name something that will always be associated with Peter Pan. A Peter Pan is what brothel gals use to examine your pin for STDs. Speaking of STDs, Steve Reno, I told you that. I told you this, but remember how I told you I saw a YouTube poop a long time ago that said Mario on STD, where he's naked or running around the Mushroom Kingdom wearing nothing but his hat? Yeah, someone made a YouTube poop of that. When he's super, you can see his big nexty body. He will always be a kid. There you go, Tammy. He will never grow up. Number 7, he never grows up. That's the 7 things you can associate with Peter Pan. Oh. Here's a good one. You guys may get a kick out of this, but you have to remember how the question is worded. Yep, Sunflower, round 4. It's a good one. Top 8 answers to this question. So it's a full survey. For this 8-answer question, we asked 100 women, name something men wear that women think is sexy. Last night we had a question of men's clothing that a woman will wear sexy. Tonight it's something men wear that women think is sexy. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I got knocked off. Let's see. What did we get after we were knocked off? Not a vest with no shirt, but Sunflower did get 2 answers. Boxers, yep, boxer shorts, number 3. Boxer shorts, number 3. A tie. No, not a tie, but you're very close, Sunflower. You're very close. Underwear. No, not underwear. We got boxer shorts, but not underwear. A top hat. Well, what would go with the top hat and everything? If you're wearing a top hat, you'd pretty much probably be wearing a what? Not pantyhose, but there you go, Sunflower. A beard or a mustache is number 7. Beard or mustache. But not a sweet smile, Tammy. Not a sweet smile. Hi, Tim. Fishnets. Not fishnets or sweatpants or tattoos. Okay, Jules, you got one. In fact, you got number 1 because tight pants or tight jeans is number 1. Tight pants, tight jeans, number 1. Not any gray sweatpants though. Tight pants and jeans though, yeah. In fact, that's number 1. No, not tube socks. Okay, there you go, Niza. That's what I was looking for. Number 6 is a tuxedo or a suit. Tuxedo or a suit. Nah, this time, Steve Reno, they've got clothes on. There's no naked this time. There might have been naked last time, but not this time. Not even a t-shirt. A mankini. Guess what, Steve Reno? Bikinis is number 4. Bikinis, number 4. Believe it or not. believe it or not. Bikini is number 4. What guys are wearing bikinis these days? Who do they survey? That's what I'd like to know. Suit, yeah, we got the tuxedo or suit. Sunglasses? Nope, sunflower, not glasses. Or sweater. Or gingerbread. I thought you guys were never going to get bikinis. Nothing, no, they're wearing something this question. Hi Jules, hi Timbo, hi Steve. Glow-in-the-dark condom. I've heard of a condom, but not a glow-in-the-dark condom. It's not even there. A belt? Nope, not a belt. Brass butt plug with a horsetail. Yes, Steve Areno. Really? Bikini's number 4, and you're going to see it at the end of this question. Dress shoes. Nope, not dress shoes. In fact, what have we got so far? You need number 2, number 5, and number 8. Orange prison suit if you're Shan. No, not an orange prison suit. Not even a prison suit at the most. They have burkinis now. A ponytail? No, not a ponytail. But I, believe it or not, I've never done time, but I do have a record. Pull up the record of Shannon Campbell, if you will, please. Whiskey and feet. Not whiskey and feet, good man. Remember, something men wear that women think is sexy. But I know prisoners fascinates you, Shan. Steve Areno says. No, just serial killers. Makeup? No, not makeup. Remember, something men wear. Women, not, well, okay, I take it back. Bikini is women's, but they said men wear them. Jewelry? No, they don't wear jewelry. They don't wear jewelry. I wouldn't fuck one though. I'm not one of those kinds of chicks. Good man. Me, Shan, I got done for peeing in public and swearing on a bus. Dahmer glasses with blonde hair. Well, I've already guessed glasses and everything, so no glasses and no blonde hair either. Nothing at all. Well, it's not nothing. That's been guessed. I mean, this time they're actually wearing something in the survey. Yeah, we know Shane's not a killer. She's just fascinated. Let me see. Scarf. No, not a scarf. Not any kind of glasses. Not any kind of glasses. Nope, not jammies. There are loads of them though, Stevie, and they're fucked up. No, this was 20 years ago when I was 17. Bundy still got laid like crazy in prison. Al Bundy. Yep, Al Bundy. I think people would have him as one of the top 5 TV dads, maybe. Mason, yes. Muscles? No, not muscles or leather or a leather jacket. These are things you probably won't see them wear. I mean, I know they wouldn't wear bikinis in public. There's something else where they wouldn't wear. I don't know if they'd wear this in public or not. It's not a tattoo. Not any kind of hat, and not any assless chaps. Not leather. I advocate drugs, alcohol, violence, or insanity to anyone, but they've always worked for me. Where you would, as you would know, that wouldn't be on the survey, though. No, not a cock ring. A man bag? Nope, not a man bag, or black thigh high socks with sandals. Always says the most funniest random shit. I repeat everything I see. Prince Albert. Well, we do have boxer shorts, and a pearl necklace. Nope, not a pearl necklace. Not any kind of jewelry either. It's not a pearl necklace. Wouldn't be any kind of jewelry either. So, no, it's not piercings. Nope, not a belt. That was tried earlier. And dumb tattoos were tried earlier too, but they're not there. I'm wondering if I need to break it down for you guys, as in give you a hint, since you guys are stuck on these questions. Good shoes? Dumb tattoos or wig? No. Good shoes. I don't know, but I'm trying to tune into my female brain. Oh, well. Question again, Timbo, is we ask 100 women, name something men wear that women think is sexy. No, not your teeth. I don't know if they surveyed old people. You're a female, Nizak? Shan's asking. The only T answers we've got tight pants and jeans and tux, or I'm sorry, number 5 starts with a T as well. We haven't got all the T answers yet. We still have number 5 to get. Now, number 2, I can see guys wearing gender fluid, but mainly female. Yes, Chan. I thought Niza was a guy too, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry, Niza. I thought you were a guy this whole time. Well, shit, I had no idea. People always think I'm a dude. They always think you're a dude. Probably by the name of Shan. They probably think Shan may be a boy's name. No, it's a girl's name. It's okay. I also thought you were at first, Shan. Oh, see? It's okay. Niza thought you were a dude, and Shan, you thought Niza was a dude. But you are both females. You're both women. But don't think of yourself as women. Think of yourself as strong, powerful women. They think Shan is Sean or Shane. Your badge proves them wrong, Shan. And always the way, I talk like a truck driver. It's all fun and games until someone gets a boner. We're even. Even Runner, Doctor Who. or even funner Doctor Who. Yeah, until Niza said trying to process in that female brain of mine, I thought to myself, I was like, hold on, Niza's a girl? Thought she was a dude this whole time. But now I won't make that question. I won't make that again. Nope, boomers, it's not an expensive watch. It's not any kind of jewelry. People have been guessing jewelry. It's not jewelry. And we do have boxer shorts. Yeah, boxer shorts was said, number 3. So far, if you need to know what you've got so far, you've got tight pants and jeans, boxer shorts, bikinis, tuxedo or suit, and a beard or a mustache. 2, 5, and 8 is what you need to get. Nope, not an apron. There is one thing that starts with A on here, but it's not apron. Turnouts. Turnouts. Back hair, not back hair or a cast. But yeah, if you're a woman, just think of anything that a man might wear that you think might be sexy on him. Wamba. A uniform? Nope, not a uniform or any chest hair. Now, there is something that starts with C on here. I'll tell you that right now. Nope, not a button-down shirt. May have worked last time, but may have worked on a survey last night, but did not work on tonight. Moo moo. Is Steve Areno a cow now? Leather chaps. No, not leather chaps. Actually, for number 2, you could break it down and use a C or A word. They'll accept either one of them, like they accepted beard or mustache on number 7. Pearl necklace, like Harry Styles. Tim already guessed the pearl necklace. Hint for number 5. Well, actually, you need, okay, number 5 well, it's 2 words. Number 5 is 2 words and they start with a T. I've seen a lot of girls wearing them, but not a lot of guys wearing it. Did he? Yeah, he did. No, not a car. Remember, something they're wearing they think is sexy. Is that your answer, Shan? The skin of his captivities. No, not any foreskin. Not any foreskin. And fingernail polish. No, not fingernail polish. Niza was asking about number 5. Hint for number 5. Well, you still have 2 and 8 to get, but number 5, nope, not a suit and tie. Speaking of foreskin, where's Lewis? No, nothing to have to do with nice shoes. Number 5 would be 2 words. They both start with a T, and you see a lot of girls wearing them. You don't see a lot of guys wearing them, except maybe if they go to the gym or something, you know. What starts with a T that mostly probably women wear, but guys might wear going to the gym? It's 2 words, and they both start with T. Yeah, a tank top. Tank top, number 5. That's number 5. Now, okay, so far, Steve Arena, you got tight pants or jeans, number 1. I almost gave you number 2. No, boxers, number 3. Boxer shorts, number 3. Bikinis, number 4. Tank tops, number 5. Wow. Well, I know. Well, I don't think they surveyed you, Niza, for this question. But if you had to ask for A hint on number 5. Are you going to need a hint for number 2 and number 8 too? Okay. Number 2 would be, men usually wear these, you know, to smell good throughout the day. Men usually wear this to smell good throughout the day. It's not, there's nothing like a fresh dab of blank on you for it to start off a day. Yep, cologne. Cologne or aftershave, number 2. And number 8, well, guys, well, number 8 would technically probably be 2 word, or probably technically 1 word. There is a word in there and then a dash by it and then another whole word. It's mainly something that I've heard women wear, but not guys wear. Anybody can back me up after you get number 8, if you've seen any guys wearing this. It's taken by a letter and then a dash and then a word. It's not a man bun or egg or hairdo. No, mullet. Okay, no. Blank dash word, or letter dash word. You know who likes to get fisted? Sock puppets. I'm a big fan of that juice, Shan. Yeah, a G-string. Number 8 is a G-string. And yes, if you don't believe me saying that a G-string, if you don't believe bikinis or G-string is up here, I'll prove it to you. I'll show you. See, bikinis and G-string are on here. Now, what man is wearing a bikini and what man is wearing a G-string? The rest of the questions I can give them credit on. But a bikini and a G-string? They were surveying some weird guys, I guess. Oh, whoops. Don't want you guys to see the rest of the answers to the rest of the questions. All right, that was a toughie. That was a toughie for you guys. But now we're breaking into round 5. I've seen a mankini once. I've seen a G-string. Okay, so you have seen people wear them then. Or you've seen men wear them, I should say. All right, we got the top. Okay, round 5. I think Sunflower's left, so I will give the rounds. We got the top 5 answers, and how convenient. Round 5 has 5 answers to it. Didn't look good though. Question is, name something inedible that adults nibble on. What's something inedible that adults nibble on? Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Pen or pencils or pens, number 1. Not on somebody's ear. Fingers, okay, there you go. I'm going to give you that, Shandcamp, for fingernails, number 2, fingernails. They don't nibble on gum. Yep, nails they nibble on. Don't nibble on any toy, but they do nibble on fingernails and pencils. What you got so far? A fist. Nope. I mean, maybe a fingernail, but not a fist. A fist. A gynecologist is the dentist for the downstairs mouth. I thought gynecologist was the doctor who helps deliver your babies. I thought that's what a gynecologist was. That's an obstetrician. Oh. so I've been thinking, so the doctor I've been thinking, you know, I thought, so he's a gynecologist. No, he's an obstetrician, obviously. I've been thinking wrong. I've had that wrong for so long. However, they usually do both. What do you think else they may nibble on? Something else they may nibble on. There's other things that, what do a gynecologist and a dog have in common? A wet nose. Yeah, if they help deliver the baby and the baby is a boy and it pees in your face. Need to write down the good names for bands I come up with. Yeah, a lot of you are laughing at what Tammy's saying, and I'm just like, you know, keeping it here and everything. I said some things make me laugh. I remember Heather's like, PP King, how can you keep a straight face through all this and not laugh? Remember, she asked me that a long time ago. She's like, PPK, how can you keep a straight face without laughing? Earlobe makes sense to me, but I'm into some weird shit. Well, earlobe's not there, though. Yeah, Tammy killing it with her jokes. I've laughed a few times, but you've probably never been around when I've said something. You know what makes me laugh, Shan. You know what makes me laugh. Perfect joke for this question. Oh! Perfect joke for it? Yeah, I guess it's kind of is, you know. No offense. I don't, PPK. You know the Sean Connery Saturday Night Live references. Every time he speaks, it's just so funny. And I told you, you know my favorite one. The one that says, I'll take Jap anus relations for 200. That one is my favorite. Chewing gums was one of the first guesses, but it's not chewing gum. No, it was Japan-U.S. relations, Steve Areno. It was Japan-U.S. relations, and he said, I'll take Jap anus relations for 200. Japan-U.S., Japanese, nope. Japan-U.S., no, it was Jap anus relations, he said. Hey, Dish. Oh, yeah, the rapist. It looks like this is my lucky day. I'll take the rapist for 200. That's therapist. That's therapist, not the rapist. Oh, you like anal bum cover and latits now? I thought the Horads one was kind of funny too. As soon as he picked Who Reads for and pronounced it as Horads, that got me laughing too. Hello, this you pan joke. Yeah, I remember one person's watching it and they're like, we're watching Sean Connery reactions and they're like, I remember at the end of the video, they're like, I don't know if I'll be able to recover from that. Oh wow, anal bum cover. What's the difference between a priest and a rabbi? One cuts it off, the other sucks it off. Ooh. Ooh. And I'm sure my difference is I think you're talking about right where the family, right above the family jewels too. I thought a priest was the one that I thought the priest was the one that cuts it off. I thought the rabbi was the one that sucked it off. That's one reason. That's one reason why, you know, Tammy and Shan get along so well and everything, because they both think alike. I'll have to save it to reuse for later, Tammy. If you dress her up like a choir boy. Who are you talking about, Shan? No, the rabbi cuts it off as they are Jewish. Oh, okay. So I'm wrong again. Yeah, but some use their tea, Tammy, which is disgusting. Be sure that if when you use that joke later, Shan, you say, courtesy to Tammy Trot, though, courtesy of Tammy Trot, because she thought of it, I didn't. Some rabbis spread herpes to babies with their mouth. Oh, the baby's going to be born with the baby's going to have a disease. Shouldn't have become a rabbi. She says that. Nisa says, it depends, Shan. Sluttiness is a very underrated quality in a girl. I'll be sure to ruin the joke and do that. But also, as where'd he go? Dishpan, yeah. But now, since Dishpan is one of your friends, Tammy, you know, I know now he thinks like you. You know, he's a regular Saturday Night Live Celebrity Jeopardy watcher too. Oh, Dishpan, yep. He's like guess he's a fan of all those great jokes too. I remember when someone was reacting to those, I remember, you know, they were ready for the Sean Connery, your mother jokes. He's like, I'm ready for Sean Connery and your mother jokes. Let's go. I said they even did a rock and roll celebrity edition with Sean Connery, because you can't have Celebrity Jeopardy without Sean Connery. Do not forget what he said. We meet again, you pumper-headed nickel-brained pumpkin. I cut him out on 50 lyrics just so I'd be eligible. There once was a man named Trebek who had the world's tiniest enough. That's enough. He wouldn't let Sean Connery finish it. And Bobby Ray I didn't get into Mad TV, but I love Miss Swan and Stewart and Bobby Ray. I loved Miss Swan. I love Miss Swan and Lorraine too. One of my favorite Miss Swan moments. Okay, miss, would you like a shake with that? Yeah, okay, you can shake. Oh, the other one? Oh no, I didn't see this one. What is a reverse exorcism? Demon tells the priest to get out of the kid. Ooh. I said we have a few demons around. Lorraine was the best, but no Collins is genius. Mo Collins is genius. Yeah, Miss Swan was. Yeah, Lorraine was pretty good. Close for the question. Okay. Specifically, Niza, what kind of clothes would you chew on to inedible? There is a close answer on the option, but you have to pick what it is, though. Sure. Yeah, there you go, Niza. A shirt collar, number 5. Inedible that adults nibble on, number 5 is a shirt collar. How many have we got? Oh, so far you've got pencil and pen, fingernail, and shirt collar. You need 3 and 4. Number 1 was pencil or pen, number 2 was fingernail, and number 5 was shirt collar. Got to pick between 3 and 4, and I've seen people nibble on these before, though. Well, not nibble on number 3 so much, but 4, I've seen it happen. I've even done number 4 before, too, as well. Do I need to... Okay. Lip? No, not lip. I was about to say, do I need to break down and give you hints or something? Oh, Jules got one. Toothpick. Number 3 is a toothpick. And now I just need 1 more. Toothpicks I don't nibble on so much, but number 4 I do sometimes. Nope, not egg. Yes, hint for number... No, you mean fingernails was number 2. I think you mean hint for number 4. If you're meaning hint for number 4, then yes, I can give you a hint for number 4. Yes, I thought you said, okay, 4. Yep, 4. Not a cigar or stogie. Number 4 is just, well, this usually comes with one of your drinks and everything, and when you're out of your drink, you just kind of just nibble on it sometimes because, you know, you're bored and you just want to chew on something. Usually comes with your drink, though. Because you can't have a straw. Yep, a straw. You can't have a drink without a straw. That's the 5 things inedible that adults nibble on. A carpet or a pillow. Okay. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Top. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm going to say it since, like, because I know Shan will love it, like round number 2. Like round number 2. It's going to be a short, round 6 is going to be, or round 7 is going to be a short answer question. Or was it, or I'm sorry. Round 6, just like number 2. Round 6 will have a 4 answer question as well. So it's short. Here we go. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Name a place where even shy people will sing. Where, hold on, Annie, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Annie? Have the funds. Spill the wine. Get that girl. No, they won't sing in the bathroom. I played this with my parents once, called it Dysfunctional Family Feud. I think Saturday Night Live did a Dysfunctional Family Feud with a Ray Combs host back in 1991, I think. Only reason I remember that is because I watched it on YouTube, because I remember about Saturday Night Live doing Family Feud stuff when I was younger. Dana Carvey didn't do a bad host impersonating Ray Combs either. Hello, Brother Kenneth. This pen, PPK's family used to come in here and fight and made it a literal family feud. Not all the parents, just the son, and well, he's, you know, now he's, you know, now he does his own thing. Hey y'all, so earlier I was in the middle of making dinner and I overheard something. Sunflower was talking about, and Peter, well, that's all, what's that all about? Oh, what I was saying, Jonathan, was that Sunflower was saying, you know, no, we were talking about, no, I think I made the reference about Peter or something. You know, she was asking who, and I said Peter, and I said he's abandoning my streams and John's streams. I said, I know why he's doing John, but why mine and everything? Nobody called him out on this one. But then again, Shan said that Peter is stubborn. She said we got to remember Peter's stubborn too. And Sunflower was just like, you know, oh, I'm a managing moderator, and now I can time out John. And I said, I thought you and John were cool now. I said, Jonathan is cool with you now, Sunflower. And she's like, just kidding. She's like, just kidding. Peter will be back. He has a big heart. I've seen it. The question, Shan, is when will he come back? Nobody called him out on my stream, so I don't know why he's abandoning mine. I can see why he's abandoning Jonathan's, because Jonathan called him out. I didn't, though. But I guess Peter's decided I'm just not going to go anywhere where Jonathan is. Maybe so. I'm doing the Lord's work teaching Gen Z about carpet munchers and pillow biters. Carpet munching, I hear, is a big thing. He's only shown it in comments under some of my videos, but he does have a big heart. Probably because John's here a lot? I don't know. I'm wondering if he's trying to avoid John at any cost or anything. I wonder if that's the case. It doesn't matter anyway. The question we had was, name a place where, I don't know why Peter couldn't be like, hey, I made a mistake. Yeah, all he had to do was just say, John, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have flirted with Julie. That's all he has to say, but he won't do it. I think he's too proud of himself to admit he made a mistake. I'm sick of Peter Pan. That would break the fourth wall, John. I'm sick of Peter Pan. Well, it's not my fault you had Peter Pan as a question on the 2004 Richard Karn versions. Oh, the question, Niza, is name a place where even shy people will sing. The bedroom? Okay. Hello, Meow Sparkles. Got in time for a few questions. We got about maybe 3 more questions to go, something like that. Shy people will sing in the bedroom? Yeah, they'll sing in the bedroom, Niza, number 4. The shower, all right, there you go, Meow Sparkles, and Niza, shower is number 2. Yeah, that's like Deadpool, for example. He gets real sometimes and talks into the camera. Peter's got his troll act on. He's not going to break character publicly. Isa saying hello to Meow Meow. Or to Meow, I should say. No, they don't sing in the car. Maybe. I think he left me a video comment once, but that was when everything was fine, though. A road trip? No, not on a road trip. Not any. I mean, if the car was not there, then it won't be. Then it wouldn't be anywhere in a car. It's not a car. I could never get mad at someone named Meow Sparkles. Right. They've got a cute name. In the okay. Nope, not in the closet. There are some public places where they will sing. I mean, yeah, they'll probably sing in the closet if they go in the closet, but so far we've got shower and bedroom. Aw, LOL, Steve Arenos. She told me, Jonathan, that you and her had a falling out. She's like, John and I had a falling out, but oh well. I love him or her. Not in a tent. Okay, Tammy got one in a bar. Yeah, bar or karaoke is number 3. Now you just need to get one more answer, and that's the number 1 answer. What's the number 1 answer of a place where even shy people will sing? Yeah, she did come in and say bye. I don't know what that was all about. I was asking her where she's going. She didn't say anything. Oh, Meow Sparkles, you did get it. Church is the number 1 answer. Church number 1. That's 4 places of where even a shy person will sing. Oh, Dishpan is back. All right. This next question. Now, I need to tell you, this next question, round 7, this was asked of 100 women. So think about what 100 women might say to this question. All right. Top 5 answers to this question. We ask 100 women, what sport has the sexiest athletes? What sport has the sexiest athletes? No, not pickleball. This survey was taken in 2004, Steve Areno. I mean, Dishpan, 2004. Soccer. Oh, wait, thought I saw pickle. Yeah, no, not pickleball, but meow. There you go. Football is number 2. Steve Areno, soccer is number 5. But John, unfortunately, wrestling is not on the survey. Oh, but there you go, Meow. You got one. Hockey number 5. No, wrestling's not there, and neither is boxing. Yep, 2004, spring of 2004, Steve Areno. Not long till they give repeats in the summer, and then we get into the fall of 2004. But we're still in spring 2004 questions right now. Yeah, this is about May 2004 when these questions were taken. May 2004, I believe. Okay, volleyball. Nope, that's why you had a falling out. I don't get it. Surfing. No, not surfing. It's all good because she's a drama queen anyway. Jonathan says, they got some sexiest answers sometimes. I seen it. Okay, Outhouse gave Little House on the Prairie vibes. Baseball? Okay, baseball. Baseball, there you go. There you go, Meow. Baseball is number 4. Yeah, we did get football, which was number 2. Baseball, number 4. Not wrestling or boxing or drag. Let's see, what have you got so far? You need the top answer and the bottom answer. You may think, okay, oh, Dishpan, you did it. You got basketball. And Dishpan, basketball is the number 1 answer. Basketball. That's the top answer. Now just need the bottom answer. No, not swimming. A Canadian invented basketball. Really? Ladies like tall guys, I guess. Well, yeah, I mean, basketball and football, I mean, yeah, pretty tall guys. Probably not on soccer, baseball, though. Not, not diving or golf or tennis. Yeah, Shen says we love tall guys. Oh, ice hockey. Tammy, you got it. Number 5 is hockey. Number 5 is hockey. You got it. You got it. Ice hockey is hockey. Yep, there you go. That's the 5 answers right there. And I don't have to hold anything. I don't have to cover anything because you've seen all of them with the answers now. Like them tall, I like to look at their belt buckle. Come on, you guys, let me put this question in the back now that we've done this question, and we'll get another one out here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, for this question, that last question was asked of 100 women. This question is asked of 100 men. Top 7 answers to this question. Now remember, we asked 100 married men. Name something you get every single Valentine's Day. What do men get every single Valentine's Day? BJ's. Not exactly a BJ, Shan. Not exactly a BJ. Chocolate? Okay. Okay, yep. Dishpan and Meow, you both got it because number 4 is candy or chocolate. Candy or chocolate, number 4. They would both fit. I hope not a herpes outbreak. But one thing you could get on Valentine's Day if they gave you a herpes, good luck. Good luck, you're screwed now. Eatable undies? No, not eatable undies. Not a blowjob, that was just guessed by Sandcamp, Doctor Who. A wet nose. Well, Tammy, I guess I could give you a wet nose for number 2, which is a kiss or love. And because a kiss or a love could give you a wet nose. So for wet nose, I'll give you number 2, kiss or love. Shan's to polyandrous and marry me in PPK. We're both 6'1" with blue eyes and you never be bored. I get to hang out with PPK. Let's see. No, not jewelry. Not jewelry, but that's a good answer. Acknowledgement, number 1 answer. No, that's not number 1. You haven't even gotten number 1 yet. Steve, would you watch me and PPK bang while sitting in the cuck chair? AKA the splash zone. Herpes, give the gift that keeps on giving this Valentine's Day. I'm sure PPK would watch us. John, what the fuck? Niza's asking. I never thought of that, Shan. Meow said, oh, there you go. Meow said a card, and there you go, Meow. Card is the number 1 answer. Card number 1. Whatever John said that, oh, so it's one time a band can't play the harmonica with them. Oh, okay, that's what he was saying. What the fuck, John? Okay. Never thought of that, Shan. Let's see. Yep, John's laughing about it. Perfume? Oh, not perfume, but you're close. You're very close. It's not perfume, but you're very, very close. Meow Sparkles. It's not perfume, but you're very close. Dinner? Okay, there you go, Meow. They do get dinner, number 5. Number 5, dinner. But not any watch or jewelry. What have you got so far, or what do you need left? Okay. New York, or NY, obviously you don't know how we talk in here. LMAO, my uncle got in trouble for that. Really? Weow. Who wants a card though? I don't know, meow. They just had card for number 1. Yeah, that's my hard anal for 500. I said earlier tonight and everything, I said one thing, you know, and you weren't here, John, so I'll say it here. Hard anal for 500. This isn't Jeopardy. Dang hard. Hey, I do was just in game show mode. Forgot it, John. Right, Stevie. Cologne. Okay, there you go, NY. That's what I was thinking. Cologne. Cologne, number 6 is cologne. Now you just need 3 and 7. Wolf. No, not money. Unless they get money in the card, but not money as a specific answer. Cologne Wars. Last night's replay is funny. I gotta watch it too. I think someone said dinner, but that gotta be up there. Yeah, dinner is there. That is number 5. All you need now is number 3 and number 7. Hints. Shan Camp wants hints. Okay, number 3, Shan. Go to a you go to a florist to deliver these. Or you might take some home from a funeral. But it's considered, you know, romantic if you bring them this. If someone yeah, flowers. Flowers, number 3 and number 7. Well, dads wear it down their neck. Well, not every day, but some people wear it down their neck every day. Particularly of men. What's something they might have, they gotta wear, you know, tight to their neck every day? Yeah, tie. Tie, number 7's a tie. We've got 11% left. I want to see if I can get you guys in this. I don't know if how well you'll do with this next one though. But we have at least time for one more question. I want to try to get it 2 more, but let's see how you do with this one. Top 6 answers to this question. Name a famous movie that was all about a dog. If I didn't show you the answers, here's the answers from that one. And now this question is name a movie or famous movie that was all about a dog. What was one that was all about a dog? There you go, Shan. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Number 3 is All Dogs Go to Heaven. Lassie, the movie. Okay, there you go. There you go, Jonathan. In Shan Camp. Lassie, Come Home is the number 1 answer. Lassie, Come Home, number 1. But not Milo and Otis. We did get Lassie. Okay, there you go, Jonathan. Benji is there. Benji is Benji, number 5. Benji. Lady and the Tramp. Not Lady and the Tramp, but 101 Dalmatians, Tammy. That's number 2. Just got to get number 4 and 6. Not Littlest Hobo or Milo and Otis or Homeward Bound. Wait, did some... Oh, Jonathan said Benji. Benji's number 5. So it looks like all you need is number 6. No, I'm sorry. You need 4 and 6. Not Rin Tin Tin or the son of Benji. Not Turner and Hooch or Scooby-Doo. Cujo was a great movie. Nope, not Snow Dogs. I think well, actually, if you just wait for it, hang on, this is going to be a funny replay too. Does Up count? I'm assuming not. No, that doesn't count. Old Winds? No, there is old in one of the titles though. I'll tell you that much, Jules. Old is in one of the titles. What dog movie might have old in the titles? If I had a boy puppy, I'd name him Dudley. Yep, Old Yeller, number 4. Old Yeller, number 4. And now number 6. Number 6. I don't know why it does that, but Lewis said it's something to do with YouTube updating their guidelines or something. Not 8 Below. I think this one is probably an old one too. It is one word though, I'll say that. Man's cool. YouTube has been acting weird this week. No, it's been going on for a long time, Dishpan. It's been going on for a long time, not just tonight or this week. Did you notice till translate foreign words to English? Yeah, I noticed it was. Oh, Jonathan, there you go. Beethoven is number 5 or number 6. Beethoven. That's all movies about a dog. Now, I have 8% left and I have a 4 question left. Do you want to try the 4 question or do you want to wait until tomorrow to do it? If I'm on tomorrow, if we don't have the dinner thing tomorrow. Or in case I don't come on, I might come on tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on the dinner. But do you want to do, okay, let's do it. All right, let's do this. Last question. We got the top 4 answers to this last question. Last question is, name a specific household chore a bachelor neglects. What's a simple household chore a bachelor neglects? What's a simple? Dusting? Okay, there you go, Shen. Dusting is number 3. Making the bed? No, not making the bed, but dishes, Shen. And Jonathan said that's the number 1 answer, doing dishes, but not taking out trash. Yep, there you go, Shen Camp. Doing laundry, number 4. Just got to get that last one. Cleaning, yeah. Oh, dirty toilet. There you go, meow. Yep, there you go, meow. Cleaning the bathroom, number 2. That was fast. We're still at 8% though, too. You guys got it pretty quick. Where's Spirit Stalker? Is she here? She come in? Oh. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Hope the surgery went well. Sorting crunchy jizz socks from regular laundry. Do I need to try to find a short one for Spirit Stalker? Since he just came in at the last question. You know what I mean. It's probably high as a kite. Or we could just, talk about, how much we're glad to see Spirit. Okay, find a short one for Spirit Stalker. Okay. Here we go. Spirit Stalker, this question is for you. A 4-answer question. Question is, let's do one that we've already done. Okay. Okay, here's one, Spirit Stalker. Name a pet you wouldn't let sleep on your bed. What's a pet you wouldn't let sleep on your bed? or morphine or what? You fucked up on morphine or what? Nope, not a raccoon. Not an elephant either. Not a hippo. Snake? Yeah, you wouldn't let a snake sleep in your bed, number 3. But not a goldfish or ferret or hermit crab. Not a tarantula. Yeah, we did get snake. That was number 3, a snake. Fleas. Long-haired cat. Okay, there you go, meow. A cat is number 2. Cat number 2. 7-hour surgery, got in a 3-hour coma off it. Not a tiger or a lion. So you got cat and snake. What else? Not a platypus or a skunk. A puma? Not a large beaver. Yeah, there you go, Jules. If a cat is there, a dog would sure be there. Number 1, a dog. Of course, my dad lets the dog sleep with him, so you know that. So I debunked that answer. Not a tarantula or a rabbit or a bird or a small beaver. Phew, that was close. What's wrong, Annie? Gerbil? Not a gerbil or a parrot, an animal you wouldn't let sleep on your bed. Welcome back, Annie. Not a bird or a small beaver. Oh, she's laughing at small beaver. Meow is. Meow's laughing at small beaver. Yeah, there's one. Yep. In my opinion, this is one stinky animal you wouldn't want to sleep on your bed with you. They're a stinky animal. I like Meow Sparkle. She fits right in. She does, yes, she does. Scope, not a scope or orca or ferret. Not a fish. Tree sloth. No, not a tree sloth or a turtle. Dogs have very smelly farts. Yeah, dogs and cats can, but I'm talking about number 4 is a stinky animal in general. Had to go quickly. Sorry for the abrupt end. Aw, 3-toed sloths. I love sloths. You guys are funny. And we'll never get mad at her. Yeah. Meow Sparkles fits right in. And they're in the anteater family? No, they're not in the anteater family. They're not in the anteater family, and it's not a passive-aggressive pony. But I can tell you what category they would fall in, if that helps. Oh, no, Niza got it. A pig. A pig. A pig. 4 stinky animals you wouldn't let sleep on your bed. Sorry for the constant shaking. But yeah, we got 6%, and that's all she wrote tonight. That's all she wrote tonight. I bet they do stink, though. I'm thinking pigs probably do stink. That's why I said stinky animal. A pig is a farm animal, and they stink. And yeah, that's a good time to end. The phone is at 5%, and I usually let you guys go at 4%. So when it gets to 4%, I'll do my sign off and my piece. But until then, I'll stay with you until my phone goes from 5 to 4%. But some, they always save them. But and remember, I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or not. Talking about a possible family meetup dinner. So if I'm here tomorrow, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. I'll try to keep you guys posted. But my phone is at 4%. We're closing on 2 hours and 21 minutes. If you're going to be at John's stream tonight, I'll see you tonight. I'll see you there. If you're not going to be there tonight, then I'll see you guys later. So much love. And until next time, everybody, peace.